Hi, everyone. Could you imagine the percentage that pianists are suffering the injuries? Next, based on a report, some injuries were disturbed more than 60% pianists that have never ever experienced muscular discomfort or painful. Have you ever suffered injuries during piano practicing? Or have you heard about musicians' injury stories, such as Robert Schumann's hands injury story? His fingers were injured by a finger strengthener during 1837 to 1839. In 1839, he said, "Some fingers have quite weak, so that I can hardly use them." This story warns us against trying to rely on any device to improve our fingers' strength, independence, and dexterity. Using scientific methods is a very important and effective method to prevent physical injury and improve skills in piano practice. Piano teachers should not only teach students the skills and emotions of playing the piano, but also help students develop the knowledge and methods to prevent injury. Therefore, physical injury prevention is an extremely important part of piano pedagogy to save and help piano students. Pianists usually suffer two main injuries, tendinitis and osteoarthritis. Tendons, what is the tendons? Tendons are the really important part to connect and hold the muscles and bones that contribute to stability of the joints. Like, this is my thumb. This part is muscle, and this part is joints. This is the bone, this is bone. So between the bones, here is a joint. And between the muscle and joints and joints, here is a tendon. Tendon here, look like the picture. The first picture showed the red part is the muscle, and the brown part is the bone, and the blue part is the tendon. So tendon is really important to connect them, that muscle can control the joints go this way, or fingers go that way. Overuse can cause the injury of the tendon. That means overuse can cause some inflammation of the tendon. So be careful to use it. Second one is osteoarthritis. That means joint inflammation. Pianists usually suffer it on three most common cells, where every joint of your hands, the wrists, and the elbows. How to prevent it? There are three main parts I would like to introduce today: posture and playing position, warm-up and breaks, and the rotation principle in piano. I would like to show the pictures for you first. Look at these pictures. Who is him? He's Good. Good is a well-known Canadian pianist. He has amazing talent, skills, emotion, and achievement on piano performance. But his posture and playing position are not good to study and imitating, such as his neck, back, shoulders, and legs like that. I'm sorry to Good. I respect him, but I have to show students a good posture to play the piano. Because of the bad sitting, posture will be triggered neck, scapular pain, shoulder, and the neck feel pain that caused by mechanical strain injuries. Because pianists maintain the same sitting posture for a long time, this can cause muscle weakness and numbness. And another injury is from elbow. It's called elbow Enthesopathy. Enthesopathy is a problem or disease around the joints onto the bones, such as tendons, ligaments, or components. For pianists, enthesopathy usually occurs the wrist and elbows. Look at the first picture. The cervical spine, thoracic, and lumbar are three natural curved spine that have stable triangle structures in our upper part of the body. Piano students should sit, maintain in a naturally and normally curved of spine and comfort posture, but not maintain their backs stiff, straight in front of the piano. It's sitting in the correct position is a really, really vital thing to improve every piano student. Look at the first, sitting too high, too low, too far, or too close can cause many body health problems. Look at the first picture. The child is seated too far away from piano. So it causes extended elbow and a slight wrist extension. In the second picture, the child is seated too close to the piano, and the expansion by bending over the piano at the neck. So the elbow are too bent. The third picture shows, in the third picture, it is a good position. The elbow are at the right angles, and the wrists are straight. The child is able to sit straight and maintain normal spine curves. In the next picture here, this child is seated too low. So it causes elbow are too bent and wrists are below the case. The last picture is a good position. The adjustable bench was raised. The stool placed under the child feet. So the elbows are at the right angles and the wrists are straight. The second part is warm up and breaks. For injury prevention, students should be advised against play with good hands in a good room. Choosing some slow comfort pieces to play, such as scales, arpeggios, or easy rafters. It will be helpful for warm up. Some challenges, skills, or some high strings techniques, such as octaves, should be avoided. There is no exact time and the practice a break. Teachers can suggest a task and parts in the piano pieces for students. It depends on the difficulty index, such as the 3 sentence can be a task. After every task's done, students have a break. The purpose of the break is preparing for the next task. Stretching is the best way to relax and prepare. Stretching, as same as athletics, pianists also have claimed and stretching improves performance and reduce injuries in their practicing. The evidence showed stretching can reduce the sensation of the stiffness and the soreness. Both of the body and hands should follow the principle of service reverse stretching during the break time. When we practice the piano, our hands are facing down like that, maintaining a long time in this position. We'll get a kind of sore in your hands or arms. Now, follow me, please, to do this stretch exercise. We should put hands in the opposite of the direction to stretch. Like this way, take your thumb and place it inside of the palm of your hand, and then lean forward. So you are gonna pretend like you are pushing in this part of your wrist into wall. And don't push too hard, it might be hurt. But just take it easy, slowly and gently. Push forward, you are gonna feel a delicious stretch through your forearm. Then you can also flip it around this way. Yeah, you will feel really good too. Stretching is not how far you stretch in the muscle that counts, but it is how long you hold it. Sometimes stretching more or stretching further may cause some problems. Of course, you can do rest on circles, wiggle your fingers. Yeah, it also can relax your hands. Just try it out. The last thing is the rotation principle. This was first described by the British pianist, composer, and piano teacher Tobias Massey. In his book, The Art of Touch, was published by 1903. It's already 100 years ago. Rotation is a natural motion, as same as many daily activities. When we rotate hands, our arms are the centers. And which finger? Many people told me, it's obviously it's the third finger. No, it's the second finger here, like that. So why we need to know this? It is important to know where are the balance of the hands. Hands still need to maintain the arch shapes and muscle supporting that can support hands stable. Yeah, stable. But not like the dust mobs got the bomb stick and go toward the sort of the shaggy yarn and end of the wiggling. That's not the true rotation. Rotation is also good to control music color to be stronger or weaker. But if every finger to isolate it is a skill. It's very important, but sometimes don't need isolated. I need to think about pushing which one harder, which one softer. No, it's so difficult or so complicated. Such as octave tremolo in Happy Women Soldier, which I introduced in the class before. Like this way. Yeah, when you play this part, it's not only it's not how to play it very softer and take a good balance. If I put the first finger, do you think it's the good balance? No, I don't think so. Or like that. No, it's not good. Just use the rotation principle. Relax your arms, your hands first, and use this natural position. Play it like that. It's easier and helpful. So to sum up, in piano pedagogy, piano teachers should not only teach students to play the piano skills or music knowledge and some emotional expression, but teachers also need to teach students how to effectively understand, prevent injuries, and piano practice. It's really important. Thank you.